Okay, the first tutorial I'm going to show you how I created parts of this sweetie button. So I opened up a blank Fireworks file, and I've made sure that it was transparent, the canvas colour is transparent. So the first thing I need is a square. So I'm going to go to the vector tools, change, I hovered and clicked, and I'm going to pick the rectangular tool. If I drag out the tool and hold shift, it'll give me a square. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so it's given me a square. So the first thing I want to do is rotate it. So I'm going to grab the scale tool and rotate till I roughly sort of want it. There it is. The next tool, still on that same menu, I'm going to use the distort tool, and I'm going to squash it to make it look more sort of three-dimensional, and try and keep it straight. So there we go. So that's the first part of my sweetie. The next bit is this section here. So that again starts life as a square. So let's go back to my original one. Let's grab a square again, or a rectangle, sorry. Still in the same colour. I could obviously change colours if I needed to over here. So the next tool I'm going to grab, make sure I'm on the right one, is I'm going to grab that skew tool. Just move it a bit closer, and what I want to do is to sort of move everything up in, there we go, up in one sort of direction, but I'm looking and I'm trying to keep the dimensions. Ooh, that's a bit, bring that out just a bit more, and you're trying to sort of keep it in line at the same time. Okay, let's pop that there, sort of, it's nearly there, maybe a little bit more if I can. Okay, so now I've obviously now got to make that just a little bit smaller. Okay, so to make it a little bit smaller, shouldn't change anything so that it's not still the right, there it is, it's still not, maybe just a little bit more, but you can see I'm starting to build that shape. Now of course, once you've got one side, Control C copy, Control C copy, Control V paste, I have then got two, and I can, still grabbing the right tool, move that so I end up with two, and hopefully the dimensions should be more or less the same, but of course I can make that just a little bit smaller and get that in the right place. How's that? So it's nearly there. I could do the bit of fine-tuning just to make that a little bit better. Now this image is created just using those basic techniques, but getting the layers right. Obviously I've started with the orange to show you, but you'd start with the white, build that section up, then add the dark licorice section, and then add your coloured section. So Fireworks is a lot about using those basic tools and layering them, so a bit like we're used to in other applications. This time, instead of order, we use the tool arrange, and you can bring forward and so on and use those tools to get things together. You can group, so you can grab a whole range of shapes and group them together, and of course you can ungroup them if you want to then move things apart. So that's just a quick guide on making part of the sweetie shape.